Sweet words, so clear, still ringing like you're standing near. You said you're different, not like them. I whispered back, believing them. You talk like stars were only ours, like we could steal the moon from ours. I held those phrases like they shone, but now I read them all alone. Were they just lines you always say, or meant for me in some real way? Sweet words, so warm, they wrap me like a passing storm, fast and soft and disappear, but left my sky completely clear. You said, don't worry, I'm not going. The time has ways of overflowing. You're still around, just not the same. And all your words don't sound like flame. Maybe I dreamed them louder true than how they ever sounded to you. Sweet words, so deep, now echo while I try to sleep. Your voice a ghost in quiet air. I reach for it, but nothing's there. If words are sugar, love is tea. Too sweet to drink, too sharp to see. Sweet words, once gold, now stories I'm too tired to hold. You may have meant them, I don't know, but part of me won't let them go. You looked away, a breath too late, and in that pause rewrote my fate. A stolen glance, so quick, so wide, it left a trace I couldn't hide. Across the room where silence bends, you watched me like we once were friends. But something flickered raw and bright, then vanished in the hallway light. I wonder if you meant to see, or if your eyes betrayed the plea, the kind of truth that doesn't speak, but finds you when your voice feels weak. You looked away, a breath too late, and in that pause rewrote my fate. A stolen glance, so quick, so wide, it left a trace I couldn't hide. It wasn't long, it wasn't loud, just something slipping through the crowd. But even now I feel its burn in every place I dare return. A second stretched, a heart exposed, the kind of thing no one's supposed lost, and that's the part that seemed to last. No one saw, but I felt no. In that soft brush, I wasn't alone. Oh, touch so light, but stayed with me through every night. I traced that moment in my head and replayed all you never said. You tapped my arm, I flinched too slow, as if my skin had learned to glow. You didn't smile, but didn't pull, and suddenly the world felt full. I wanted more, but didn't dare. You touched and left your shadow there. Touch still there. In errant shirts I used to wear, I held your sleeve, but not too tight. Afraid you'd think I meant it right. If touch could speak, then yours was loud, but only in my private cloud. Touch long gone, but still the chord I hum upon. You might not even think it much, but I still live inside that touch. Memories don't fade, they just learn how to invade. You're still a line in every song, a place where half my heart belongs. Your voice still echoes in my halls like chalk that never leaves the walls. I walk past benches where we sat, the wind still wears your favorite hat. I tell myself let go, move on, but memory's grip is never gone. Memories don't fade, they hide in every note I play. The train we missed, the words you said still make a mess inside my head. I wore the shoes you liked last spring, still hope you notice everything. I saved our text, though I won't scroll. They're like a movie I control. I try to smile in present light, but you still color half my night. Memories don't fade, they sleep in corners where we stayed. You moved ahead, I stayed behind, stuck in a loop you left unsigned. Oh, if memories could write a book, it'd end the way you never look. Memories, they teach that love once lived chance we lost, or just a test? I held the phone, but not my breath, afraid of what your voice had left. The screen went dark, the moment passed, and still I wished you'd try again. Maybe you called to say goodbye, or just to hear the night go by. But I was late, or you were soon, and all we had this up too soon. Your name lit up and disappeared, like something close, yet never near. A missed call ringing in my chest, a chance we lost, or just a test. We used to talk till stars grew pale, now silence echoes through the mail. A second more I might have heard, but all I caught were fading words. I check again, but there's no sound, just empty waves that circle round. Your voice now lives in quiet air, and all the things no longer there. Your name lit up and disappeared, like something close, yet never near. A missed call ringing in my chest, a chance we lost, or just a test. Sometimes I think you're out by chance, or maybe pause mid-second glance. But still that tone, that hollow ring, feels heavier than anything. So call me once inside a dream, where nothing's lost and time redeems, where we can speak without the fall of every love that missed its call. Waiting, still here, watching my screen like you'll appear. You said I'll text but never did. Now every blink feels like a bid. I check the time and check again, scroll through the chats that feel like them. Your name stays pinned, though you don't write. Still I keep hope alive each night. Maybe your hands just slipped away, or maybe you had too much to say. Waiting, still here, holding your voice that's disappeared. I play our last call on repeat, as if your tone can still compete. My friends say move, but I just don't. It's hard to walk when love might call. The typing dots once made me smile, now silence stretches every mile. Was I too much or not enough? Why does you soon feel kind of rough? Waiting, still here, a message lost in static fear. I wrote I miss you in my mind, but pressed no send, just left it blank. has washed your words away. If you ever feel the same thing, just send me back that one soft ping. Your fingers tight. I thought that meant you meant it right. We sealed it with a pinky swing, like kids who think forever's spring. But seasons turn and skies turn gray. You looked at me some different. Silent, soft and blurred. You didn't call when skies turned blue, and I still check my phone for you. We wrote it down in notebook lines, folded stars with quiet signs. I held those paper thoughts like truth, like something sacred born from you. But ink can fade and stars fall fast. I didn't know first love won't last. Promise, one word, but one I wish I'd never heard. You kept it easy, said it light, but I stayed up most every night. If I had known what always meant, I'd have stayed more hesitant. Promise still burns in every lesson that love learns. You meant it once or so, I hope. I've let it go, but barely cope.
The hallway held our ghost in place. No sound, no steps, just fading trace. I stood alone and watched the air still shake like you had once been there. The lockers hum the usual song, but something in their tone felt wrong. Your shadow should have passed my side, but silence came and time replied. The bell had rung, the crowd had gone, but I remained like some old song, just waiting where we used to meet, with echoes soft beneath my feet. The hallway held our ghost in place. No sound, no steps, just fading trace. place. I stood alone and watched the air, still shaped like you had once been there. The light flicked once, then stayed too long, like hesitating in a song. I reached the window, brushed the frame, and whispered low your quiet name. There's something heavy in the still, like pause goodbyes you never will, that fills the cracks we used to skip and leaves your name upon my lip. The hallway held our ghost in place. No sound, no steps, just fading trace. I stood alone and watched the air, still shaped like you had once been there. Maybe you left but not complete. Some part of you still walks these feet, and every time I stop and stare, I almost see you standing there. Space again and hear the silence ask you when, just know I'm still not far away. I found the flower you once gave, still pressed between a page I saved. Its color pale, its shape still true, a quiet memory of you. It wasn't meant to last this long, a bloom too soft, a love half strong, but something in that fragile stem still speaks of us, of who, of when. We held it like a silent vow, a thing too pure to break somehow. But time moved on as time will do, and left me petals torn from you. I found the flower you once gave, still pressed between a page I saved. Its color pale, its shape still true, a quiet memory of you. The book was one you never read, I hid it where I hide regret, but every spring I check to see if it still blooms inside of me. Some stories never find their end, they just grow quiet, never bend. And like that stem inside the fold, they whisper truths we never told. I found the flower you once gave, still pressed between a page I saved. Its color pale, its shape still true, a quiet memory of you. It didn't wilt, it didn't bloom, it simply stayed inside my room, a frozen blush, a soft remain of something lost but never plain. So if one day you turn that page and find a flower old with age, just know it bloomed and broke for two, and I still keep that part of you.
then turned away, but something made you glance my way. And in that pause, the world rewrote. A second glance became a no. The hallway crowd just passed us by, like static underneath the sky. But your eyes found me once again, and time forgot to count to 10. I wasn't sure what pulled you back. I thought a spark, a subtle crack, but something shifted in the air, as if your silence said I'm there. You looked once then turned away, but something made you glance my way. And in that pause, the world rewrote. A second glance became a note. I've seen you once 100 times, but never heard your thoughts in rhymes. That day your gaze began to hum, like words unspoken yet to come. A second look can start a song that plays inside your mind too long. And now I hear it every day, the chord you struck by looking my way. You looked once then turned away, but something made you glance my way. And in that pause, the world rewrote. A second glance became a no. We never touched, we never spoke, but I remember how time broke inside that blink, that tiny tear, where maybe love began to steer. Now stories I'm too tired to hold. You may have met them, I don't know, but part of me won't let them go. You looked away, a breath too late, and in that pause rewrote my fate. A stolen glance, so quick, so wide, it left a trace I couldn't hide. Across the room where silence bends, you watch me like we once were friends. But something flickered raw and bright, then vanished in the hallway light. I wonder if you meant to see, if your eyes betray the plea, the kind of truth that doesn't speak, but finds you when your voice feels weak. You looked away, a breath too late, and in that pause rewrote my fate. A stolen glance, so quick, so wide, it left a trace I couldn't hide. It wasn't long, it wasn't loud, just something slipping through the crowd. But even now I feel its burn in every place I dare return. A second stretched, a heart exposed, the kind of thing no one supposed would matter more than all the rest, but stayed like letters never pressed. You looked away, a breath too late, and in that pause rewrote my fate. A stolen glance, so quick, so wide, it left a trace I couldn't hide. We never said a single line, but something passed both yours and mine. And though the day moved on its own, your eyes still echo through my own. So let them think we never danced, but I remember every glance. Not all love speaks or takes a chance. Some live inside a stolen glance. Touch so brief, but deep enough to plant belief. Your fingers brushed against my skin, and everything just caved within. We reached for something at the same time, a shared excuse, a silent rhyme. You pulled away, but not too fast, and that's the part that seemed to last. No one saw, but I felt known. In that soft brush, I wasn't alone. Oh, touch so light, but stayed with me You tapped my arm, I flinched too slow, as if my skin had learned to glow. You didn't smile, but didn't pull, and suddenly the world felt full. I wanted more, but didn't dare. You touched and left your shadow there. Touch, still there. In there, in shirts I used to wear. I held your sleeve, but not too tight. Afraid you'd think I meant it right. If touch could speak, then yours was loud, but only in my private cloud. Touch, long gone, but still the chord I hum upon. You might not even think it much, but I still live inside that touch. Memories don't fade, they just learn how to invade. You're still a line in every song, a place where half my heart belongs. Your voice still echoes in my halls like chalk that never leaves the walls. I walk past benches where we sat. The wind still wears your favorite hat. I tell myself let go, move on, but memory's grip is never gone. Memories don't fade, they hide in every note I play. The train we missed, the words you said still make a mess inside my head. I wore the shoes you liked last spring, still hope you notice everything. I saved our text, though I won't scroll. They're like a movie I control. I try to smile in present light, but you still color half my night. Memories don't fade, they sleep in corners where we stayed. You moved ahead, I stayed behind, stuck in a loop you left unsigned. Oh, if memories could write a book, it'd end the way you never look. Memories, they teach that love once lived is still in reach. Not in your arms, not in your name, but in the warmth I can't explain. And afraid of what your voice had left. The screen went dark, the moment passed, and still I wished you'd try again. Maybe you called to say goodbye, or just to hear the night go by. But I was late or you were soon, and all we had this all too soon. Your name lit up and disappeared like something close yet never near. A missed call ringing in my chest, a chance we lost, or just a test. We used to talk till stars grew pale. Now silence echoes through the mail. A second more I might have heard, but all I caught were fading words. I check again, but there's no sound, just empty waves that circle round. Your voice now lives in quiet air, and all the things no longer there. Your name lit up and disappeared like something close yet never near. A missed call ringing in my chest, a chance we lost, or just a test. Sometimes I think you died by chance, or maybe paused mid-second glance. But still that tone, that hollow ring, feels heavier than anything. So call me once inside a dream, when nothing's lost and time redeems, where we can speak without the fall of every love that missed its call. Waiting, still here, watching my screen like you'll appear. You said I'll text but never did. Now every blink feels like a bid. I check the time and check again, scroll through the chats that feel like then. Your name stays pinned, though you don't write. Still I keep hope alive each night. Maybe your hands just slipped away, or maybe you had too much to say. Waiting, still here, holding your voice that's disappeared. I play our last call on repeat, as if your tone can still compete. My friends say move, but I just don't. It's hard to walk when love might call. The typing dots once made me smile. Now silence stretches every mile. Was I too much or not enough? Why does you soon feel kind of rough? Waiting, still here, a message lost in static fear. I wrote I miss you in my mind, to think forever spring, but seasons turn and skies turn gray. You looked at me some different way. Promise one word, but now it's silent, soft and blurred. You didn't call when skies turned blue, and I still check my phone for you. We wrote it down in notebook lines, folded stars with quiet signs. I held those paper thoughts like truth, like something sacred born from you. But ink can fade and stars fall fast. I didn't know first love won't last. Promise one word, but one I wish I'd never heard. You kept it easy, said it light, but I stayed up most every night. If I had known what always meant, I'd have stayed more hesitant. Promise still burns in every lesson that love learns. You meant it once or so, I hope. I've let it go, but barely cope.
The hallway held our ghost in place. No sound, no steps, just fading trace. I stood alone and watched the air still shake like you had once been there. The lockers hum the usual song, but something in their tone felt wrong. Your shadow should have passed my side, but silence came and time replied. The bell had rung, the crowd had gone, but I remained like some old song, just waiting where we used to meet, with echoes soft beneath my feet. The hallway held our ghost in place. No sound, no steps, just fading trace. I stood alone and watched the air still shaped like you had once been there. The light flicked once, then stayed too long, like hesitating in a song. I reached the window, brushed the frame, and whispered low your quiet name. There's something heavy in the still, like pause goodbyes you never will, that fills the cracks we used to skip and leaves your name upon my lip. The hallway held our ghost in place. No sound, no steps, just fading trace. I stood alone and watched the air still shaped like you had once been there. Maybe you left but not complete. Some part of you still walks these feet, and every time I stop and stare, I almost see you standing there. the silence ask you when, just know I'm still not far away. I found the flower you once gave, still pressed between a page I saved. Its color pale, its shape still true, a quiet memory of you. It wasn't meant to last this long, a bloom too soft, a love half strong. But something in that fragile stem still speaks of us, of who, of when. We held it like a silent vow, a thing too pure to break somehow. But time moved on as time will do, and left me petals torn from you. I found the flower you once gave, still pressed between a page I saved. Its color pale, its shape still true, a quiet memory of you. The book was one you never read, I hid it where I hide regret. But every spring I check to see if it still blooms inside of me. Some stories never find their end, they just grow quiet, never bend. And like that stem inside the fold, they whisper truths we never told. I found the flower you once gave, still pressed between a page I saved. Its color pale, its shape still true, a quiet memory of you. It didn't wilt, it didn't bloom, it simply stayed inside my room, a frozen blush, a soft remain of something lost but never plain. So if one day you turn that page and find a flower old with age, just know it bloomed and broke for two, and I still keep that part of you. You looked once, then turned away, but something made you glance my way. And in that pause, the world rewrote. A second glance became unknown. The hallway crowd just passed us by, like static underneath the sky. But your eyes found me once again, and time forgot to count to 10. I wasn't sure what pulled you back, a thought, a spark, a subtle crack. But something shifted in the air, as if your silence said I'm there. You looked once, then turned away, but something made you glance my way. And in that pause, the world rewrote. A second glance became a note. I've seen you once 100 times, but never heard your thoughts in rhymes. That day your gaze began to hum, like words unspoken yet to come. A second look can start a song that plays inside your mind too long. And now I hear it every day,
the chord you struck by looking my way. You looked once then turned away, but something made you glance my way. And in that pause the world